BAZAHORN.
Right, stranger, whoever you are, I don't want no trouble in my pub. Step no further, stranger, unless you want to taste the cold steel of my elfin blade. Now remove your hood and reveal yourself. Oh, BAZAHORN, will you stop doing that?
Sorry, Mrs. Brambles. It's a difficult habit to kick, making a grand entrance. You know, it's one of the few things I miss about the job.
You having your usual?
Please. Ooh, and a packet of orc scratchings.
How about the slaying? Don't you miss that?
Thanks. No, not really, Mrs. Brambles. After a while, it all becomes a bit of a chore, to be honest. I mean, the first time you slice your way through a company of orcs, it's interesting in a I wonder how many foul-smelling creatures I can kill today sort of way. But then 10,000 dead uglies later, it all becomes a bit tedious.
I bet there are other things you miss, eh? How about all those elves?
Well, it's true that I did go through an elf phase once.
So what attracted you then? Was it the lure of ancient elven lore and learning?
Not as such, no. I was drawn to them because the elf maidens had really cute pointy bits.
Pointy bits?
Yes, you know, noses, ears, hats, boots. They're all so sweet and...
Pointy?
Yeah, that's right. Pointy.
Step no further, stranger, unless you want to taste the cold steel of my elfin blade. Now remove your hood and reveal yourself.
Ha! Call that a hood?
Fear not, landlord. I wish you no trouble.
Landlady.
Oh, sorry, the light is very poor in here.
I think it might be your eyesight that is poor, stranger.
I doubt that, landlady. I am a dwarf and used to seeing in dark places.
And yet you thought that Mrs. Brambles here was a man.
Well, she does look quite butch.
Charming.
A dwarf, you say?
Yes, I am Chimney, the dwarf, from the far kingdom of the Musty Mountains.
But aren't you a bit tall to be a dwarf?
Certainly not.
Hey, do you mind not plonking your pickaxe down on my bar? It's made of the finest birtle wood and therefore easily scratched.
Oh, sorry.
It's probably best if I hang it up for you behind the bar.
Right.
Here's your token. Now, you'll see the token has the number 8 on it. Now, this number corresponds to hook number 8, from which your axe is currently hanging from.
I see. Now, to business. I'm looking for this warrior they call...
So, all you have to do to get your axe back is to hand me that there token.
Yes, very good.
It's called the Brambles Deluxe Weapons Rack.
What is?
My weapons storage system. I designed it myself. So go on then. You said you were looking for someone.
Yes. His name is BAZAHORN, son of Origahorn, son of Megahorn.
So, is it to do with business or pleasure that you seek him out?
Business.
What sort of business?
Landlady, hand me my axe.
Right. Well, if you could just give me your token.
It's the pickaxe, you fool. I've only just given it to you.
Well, if I could just verify that with the number on your token.
Oh, for Slafdor's sake!
Oi! What do you think you're doing?
Let go of that axe! But it's mine, and I needed to defend myself!
Well, you can't have it until I've seen your token!
There you go!
Thank you. Right. Now, let's see. Number 8. OK. I can verify that this is indeed your weapon, sir.
Good. Now, where were we?
Well, I just jumped up to me feet and unsheathed me sword in a half-threatening, half-defensive sort of way.
Oh, yeah, of course. I am Chimney the Dwarf of the Kingdom of the Musty Mountains, and who, pray, are you that dares to confront me in such a manner?
I believe that I am the man you seek. But I am BAZAHORN, son of Horn, son of... Sorry, can we just pause it there for a moment? I'm afraid I'm really struggling with this dwarf thing.
What dwarf thing?
Well, look at you. You've got to be at least 6'4".
Take it from me, I'm a sodding dwarf, all right? Shut it, gobbits!
Now, look here, Mr. Chimney. Was that really necessary?
Yes. What have that poor little gobbit ever done to you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Being a dwarf, sometimes my anger gets the better of me.
Yes, well, you're not in the musty mountains now, chum. We Shire folk don't take too kindly to decapitations.
Aye, especially when trying to relax over a nice pint of Nagwort ale.
Like I said, I'm truly sorry for the,
Wanton act of violence?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, well, being sorry isn't going to remove this blood stain from my bar. Look, it's totally buggered up the veneer.
Mr. BAZAHORN, sir, can't you avenge Hawthorne's death?
I would, Master Courgette, but the thing is, I'm retired.
But he chopped Hawthorne's head clean off.
We'll have no more bloodshed here today, thank you. I think it's time we all stepped into my back room. Don't you?
18, 19, 20 gold coins.
So, Courgette, will that cover it?
I think so. The going rate for accidental dismemberment of a small fellow is 10 gold coins. So as this was premeditated, 20 gold coins should be sufficient compensation for Hawthorne's kingsmen.
Good. So that's settled. BAZAHORN, we need to urgently talk about the Great Council.
Oh, there's just the small matter of my commission.
Commission?
Yes, it's 15%.
Courgette, don't push your luck.
Look, that's fine. Happy now?
Well, not really, no. You did slice my best friend's head off.
Of course. I mean, in regards to the money.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's all sorted now.
So, the Great Council, you say?
Yes, they have requested your presence. The Dark Lord is on the move, and we need to act soon.
So, they specifically requested me, did they?
That they did. Despite your extended sabbatical, your reputation remains untarnished.
Oh, did Lady Moonstone used to sit on the Great Council?
She still does.
Does she now?
Oh, BAZAHORN, if you went, you could make one of your grand entrances. That would impress her ladyship, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I suppose I could. And this time I could use the firecrackers, tumbling midgets, and the green fluorescent smoke.
Best now.
So, BAZAHORN, will you join us?
I'll sleep on it.
In which case, I will return here tomorrow to learn of your decision. But ere I leave, think on this. As the encroaching shadow of night descends, the forces of all the good folk of lower earth call out to you, BAZAHORN, son of Horn. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, tell me more about Lady Moonstone.
Well, she does have some really standout features. For example, she's got this marvellous pair of
Yes?
ears. They're just so pointy. Oh, they're lovely.
May I come in?
Lean stuff. What have you done to my door?
Oh, it appears that I have blown it up.
Oh, my head.
Overdid it on the Nagwort ale last night.
It's all right. I'm fine. Now, where are my slippers? Just just.
Are you all right?
Yes, wizard. I landed on this. That's all.
Isn't that your kinsman's blade? Beastbane the Dragon Slayer?
Yeah. Don't worry, it was bust anyway.
I know that it is bust, BAZAHORN. It was broken by your illustrious forebear, Megahorn, at the Battle of Osmando, and awaits to be forged anew in the fires of Muckadeth. For only then, BAZAHORN, can your birthright as lord of all menfolk be truly claimed.
Yeah, all right, Leanstaff, stop nagging, will you? I'll get round to it at some point.
Well, in the meantime, the least you could do is put it away somewhere safe.
Okay, I'll put it in my weapons cupboard.
Oh, good grief, BAZAHORN. I wish you'd treat your weapons with more respect. Now, listen. I have important things to tell you.
I think I've got a fair idea what you're going to say.
Oh, yes?
I met this very smelly dwarf down the Skewered Oak last night.
So, Chimney has already approached you.
Yes.
And?
I told him I'd sleep on it.
So, having slept, what is your decision?
I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it a bit more.
What is there to think about? The Dark One is on the move again. He already has 2 hammers of power in his possession. If he discovers the 3rd hammer, then winter will descend upon this land and all good creatures of Little Earth will become enslaved.
Yeah, but I've retired.
Warrior kings don't retire, BAZAHORN. They have a destiny to fulfill.
Yes, but what about all my local commitments?
Local commitments?
Yes, I'm captain of the Gobberton cricket team, a treasurer of the Gobberton Gardening Club, an active member of the Gobberton Dramatic Society. I'm also president of the...
Yes, I can see that you're fully integrated into Gobberton life, but don't you see? If the Dark One has his way, then there won't be a Gobberton. Even now, the Dark One's evil nostrils are pointed in this direction, smelling out the gobbets to see if they possess the 3rd hammer of power.
BAZAHORN! Sorry to burst in on you, but we desperately need your help.
Aha! You see, Leanstaff, this is where I'm really needed. What is it, Courgette? Problems with your water feature?
No, it's not the garden. It's Bobo. He's got a sneak. Sneak.
A sneeze? Well, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, little chap. It's probably just an autumnal cold, that's all.
No, he's got a Sneevil chasing him.
Bobo, you say? Come, BAZAHORN, we must away.
Hang on.
What on earth are you doing, BAZAHORN? Just grab any old weapon. We must protect the Keeper.
Keeper? What are you talking about, wizard?
I'll explain on the way. Come on!
Oh!
Shouldn't we wait for BAZAHORN?
What? Oh, hurry up, BAZAHORN!
All right, keep your beard on.
Why on earth did you bring that lot?
It's your fault, Leanstaff. You didn't give me the time to select the appropriate weapons.
Are you always this anal, BAZAHORN, or is it the result of spending too much time in the Shires?
Look, wizard, Sneevils are a bugger to kill. You can't just blunder into attack armed with any old crap. Arse, I didn't bring me crossbow.
Oh, for Slathdoor's sake, by the time you finish faffing about, the Sneevil will have diced, sautéed and packaged Bobo into easy-to-freeze goujons.
Oh, no.
Oh, sorry, Courgette, I didn't mean to upset you, but the Keeper is in serious peril.
So what's all this keeper business then, eh?
Bobo isn't an ordinary gobbet, BAZAHORN. It is he that carries the 3rd hammer of power. That is why the Great Council know him as the Keeper.
Blimey, who'd have thought it? Little Bobo Boggins.
Of course. It is the fulfillment of Narymphony's prophecy.
I don't think I know that one.
Perhaps you could give us a telling.
When the days are dark and nasty, a little one will make his marquee.
Is that it?
Hush, BAZAHORN, there is more.
The small one will rise to meet the darkness, and with a hammer of power will beat the nastiness.
Marquis, nastiness? What sort of twaddle is that?
They are the words of Narymphonys IV, a great leader, a revered prophet, and...
An absolute shite poet.
Listen, BAZAHORN, since when did you display any appreciation, let alone understanding, of the prophetic arts?
Well, I know feeble wordplay when I hear it, and that was pants of the smelly orc kind.
BAZAHORN, how dare you deride the words of ancient prophecy?
Oh, come on, wizard. It sounded like the sort of inane dribble that Bramble comes out with when she's seriously pissed.
Well, I presume you think you could do better, hmm?
Well, let's face it, wizard, I could hardly do any worse. Quick! I mean, Mark isn't even a bloody word. Was that you, Courgette?
No, it was the
And forgive me for being picky, Lean Staff, but doesn't epic verse have to, scan?
No, not in its free verse. Really, Courgette, can you stop doing that?
It's really annoying.
It's not me. It's the Sneevil. He's right behind you on that big black horse.
Thank God for that. I was beginning to doubt my evilness for a moment there.
Sneevil!
Yeah, that's me. A.K.A. Darkness personified, evil incarnated, one of the Dark One's elite, blah, blah, blah. Now, if you don't mind, can we move things on a bit, because I've got a gobbet to fight.
Yes, of course.
Good. So let's do this properly, shall we? Properly? Yeah, this is meant to be an epic clash between good and evil, isn't it? So, let's give it another go. From the top, then. Only this time, I'll use my scary voice throughout, if that's okay with you boys. Yeah, it works for me. What about you, wizard?
Oh, absolutely. Whatever you feel most comfortable with.
Good. I'll go for my approach, then. Oh, Gobbet, you don't by any chance have a third hammer of power on you, do you?
No, sorry, Mr. Sneevil.
Shame. Kind of knocked off early for the day. Oh, well.
What are you doing now?
Selecting a suitable weapon. Can you make out the runes on this sword?
It looks like a high elven to me. Probably forged in the latter half of the Second Age.
Yes, but what does it say?
I'm just trying to find that out. To understand the language of the runes, one must first ascertain when and by whom the blade was originally made.
Yes, well, quick as you can. The Sneevil will be back upon us very soon.
Right. As far as I can tell, it says dry clean only.
That's it.
Hang on, there's another bit here. Instructions for use. Adopt a heroic and secure stance with legs placed no further than 2 feet apart on an even surface.
Here he comes.
Then hold with the blade pointed away from you.
Yes, skip all that.
How about this? Suitable for slaying most beasts of an evil disposition. For added... I think the direct translation is oomph. For added oomph, the user can combine the sword with an incantatory spell from a wizard's staff. Models 48B or 51F.
So, what have you got?
Well, I don't know. It's never been of much concern to me what brand of staff I use.
Well, have a look, will you? The Sneevil is nearly upon us.
It appears to be a Turbo 51F.
Excellent. Get ready to power me up when I give you the nod.
Power you up. What a charming phrase. Rich in mysticism and enchantment.
Courgette, make yourself scarce. This might get messy.
Right.
Who is it that dares to stand in the way of Sneevil?
It is I, BAZAHORN.
And I, Lean Staff.
Oi, get back in your box, wizard. I haven't finished.
All right, get on with it then.
It is I, BAZAHORN, son of Oragahorn, son of Megahorn.
Have you done? Yes. And I, Lean Staff, the wizard, Counselor to Kings, head of the White Order, practitioner of the pure magic, healer, soothsayer,
Yes, that's
prophet.
quite enough.
Lean Staff, where are you? Oh, right. There you are. Hang on. I'll get off your head.
Thank you.
Why did you have to bang on about your flipping credentials? I think you actually managed to bore him into zapping us.
I wasn't banging on about my credentials. I was attempting to disarm him with my authority.
Well, that worked.
Shut it, Gobbet.
Soz, you nubber.
What was that?
I said, Your Honour.
Right. I think it might be time to get some reinforcements.
The Horn of Grinthorst. But I thought it had been lost at the Battle of the High Plains.
Oh, no. It's been tucked away in my downstairs loo. I've been using it as a toilet roll holder.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, it's lucky that I grabbed it on the way out. Just one long blast on this bad boy and my kinsmen will ride like the wind to our aid. Here goes. Right, I think I might be a bit out of practice.
A bit. Give it here, BAZAHORN. Let me show you how it's done. Oh, I feel quite lightheaded.
Not as easy as it looks, is it, wizard?
Hang on a minute. Look, it's Bobo.
That's not a gobbit. That's a rabbit.
No, that's Bobo. He must have used the power of the hammer.
What? And turned himself into a rabbit?
Yes, whoever strikes himself with the third hammer of power is immediately turned into a rabbit. It is deep and powerful magic.
You're sitting me, right?
Look, it's working. The Sneevel has got off his horse and he's petting Bobo.
Okay, and that's going to help us how?
Look, Sneevels, like most evil and depraved creatures, have a deep affection for rabbits, especially white ones with big floppy ears. We must act now while he is off guard. Quick, hold your sword against the end of my staff.
That's it! It's fully charged! Out of my way, Bobo! Warrior coming through! For the steward!
Come on in, boys. Take a seat. Let me sort you out with some quality Nagwort fizz.
Well done, BAZAHORN.
Yes, what a hero!
Really, it was nothing.
Nothing, he says. I don't think taking on and destroying a Sneevel can be described as nothing.
And don't forget Boo-Boo. Without BAZAHORN's intervention, he would certainly have suffered a terrible fate.
Yes, well done, BAZAHORN. Taking on a Sneevel totally single-handed and without any outside help from anyone at all.
Well, I did, of course, have a little help from old lean staff here.
A little.
Congratulations, BAZAHORN.
Oh, hello again, Chimney. I thought you might be keeping a low profile around here.
Why?
You know, after yesterday's head-cleaving incident.
Oh, that's all water under the bridge now. It turns out the gobbits are very forgiving creatures. We're all chums now. Isn't that right, gobbits?
Oh, it's amazing how persuasive a few free rounds of Nagwort can be.
Yes, it's certainly fortunate that gobbits enjoy their ale and I can afford to indulge them. Anyway, BAZAHORN, by proving yourself today, I, for one, am extremely glad to have you on board.
On board?
It would be an honour to serve alongside you in our battle with the Dark One.
Hang on a minute. This thing with the Sneevel was strictly a one-off.
Nonsense, BAZAHORN. As it has been foretold, so it is now coming to pass.
What on earth are you talking about?
Now, Rinfany's prophecy, of course.
Oh, good grief. Not him again.
Bobo, perhaps you could oblige us with a telling.
When the keeper is in need, a warrior will take heed, and with a swiftness and speed, he will stop being a weed.
Yes, it really doesn't get any better, does it?
Of course. It all makes sense now.
The riddle is a riddle no more.
What was hidden is now revealed.
The door that was stuck is now unstuck. Indeed, it is now possible, with a little bit of effort, to push the sticky door open.
Yes, thank you, Brambles. So, BAZAHORN, will you continue to deny your destiny? Or will you finally join us at the high table of the Great Council?
Oh, all right then.
Hey! Drinks on the house. Hey, Chimney, you will cover my expenses for this, won't you?
Of course.
Come on, lean stuff. Let's get hammered. Hammered. Did you get it, wizard? Hammered.
Yes, very, very good, BAZAHORN. Talking of which, perhaps I should look after the third hammer of power.
Nah, don't worry, lean stuff. I'm back in the gang now. You can totally trust me with it.
Right.
2 quarts of Nagwat ale, please, Mrs. Brambles.
Coming right up. Come on, BAZAHORN. I need to lock up.
Yeah. Time for beds now.
Hey, haven't you forgotten something?
I don't think so.
What about that there third hammer of power? I saw you throwing it around earlier, and I don't think Leanstaff would be too happy if you went and lost it.
Oh, whoops.
Whoops, indeed. I don't know. What are you like? Oh, and would you mind taking that rabbit with you? It's crapped all over me floor.
What rabbit?
Oh, come on, BAZAHORN. That big smelly white one with the beard.
Oh, yes, that one. Come on, Chimney. I think I've got some carrots for you at home. In fact, I think they may be dwarf carrots. Dwarf carrots! Brilliant!
BAZAHORN was written by Bruce Windwood and featured the voices of Anton, Anjella Mackintosh and Wayne Forrester. The show was recorded at Hats Off Studios and produced and directed by Micky Taylor and Bruce Windwood. No gobbets were hurt during the making of this program. If you or any member of your family have been affected by any of the issues raised in this production, please contact the Little Earth Helpline or visit our website www.bazahorn.org.